Well, so far, they've all been in, you know, Disney and Miramax and Goldwyn's and everybody saying lots of good things. So it's just now whether, you know, the good things become great things and they actually sign on the dotted.
Also at the market is the Goldwyn Company. So far, Sam has spent over £1 million promoting and advertising King George. On the strength of its American debut, foreign sales are brisk.
Australia's gone?
Australia's done.
This is when the money goes out, and you hope that it comes back, because we're going to spend as much money as it takes to make this, to realize the last dollar on the picture.
But then what do you need to get back in order to push this into profit?
For every dollar you spend, you have to get $2 back.
And is that going to be possible with the madness of King George?
I'm optimistic. I don't spend it unless I thought I would.
Exactly as planned, on the back of glowing reviews from America and box office success, The Madness of King George opens in London.
The first weekend of a picture is everything. That's why all the money's spent. That's why everything is geared to make that weekend happen. And of course, needless to say, we're going to be biting our nails to see if the reaction in Britain is like it's been here.
Its timing is immaculate, sandwiched strategically between Oscar nominations and the awards themselves.
Absolutely superb, really a tour de force, wonderful.
It's very funny, it's very sad, it's very moving, it's everything.
Captivating.
I think they did the most wonderful job.
It's completely stylish and brilliantly acted and orchestrated, and I loved every moment of it.
I've come to it fresh, and I think it's absolutely fabulous. It's got charm, it's got warmth, it's got wit, and it hasn't got Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This has been the one I've been nervous about. I had a very good feeling always about America, but I was never sure here. And this audience tonight, oh God, if they're like this all over England, please, we're in.
As an investor in the film, Channel 4 strongly supports the policy of opening in America first.
Well, it has been a fact that British films really do well in England, in Britain generally. First have to do well in America, and the fact that this film has made a big impact in America will make an enormous difference to how many people see it in the UK. There's no question about it.
The success of King George continues at the Cannes Film Festival, where Helen Mirren wins the prize for Best Actress. Paul Brooks is also at Cannes, pursuing his own strategy. As yet, there's no American deal on Clockwork Mice, so he'll concentrate on European sales to generate both interest and income. At a small cinema in the back streets, the film is scheduled to be screened for potential buyers.
The end of the journey for a film that I dropped, sweated and squeezed blood for, and screening for distributors, Mice, hand scrawled on a little mathematics graph.
Then, unexpected problems. The print of the film doesn't fit the French projector, and it looks as if there may be no screening at all.
But what is the problem? I don't follow entirely what the problem is.
Well, I find it maybe I'm not translating correctly. He says your film's en pleine capacity working.
It's 35 mil, one's 105.
There's no separation of images on your film, okay?
Technical problems resolved, the screening goes ahead, and there's no mistaking the enthusiasm of buyers.
The performances were so natural. The teachers were really...
Yeah, thank you very much. It was at the end. Yeah? It was? Yeah. Okay, good.
Within hours, the sales agents have closed the first deal.
You screened the film this morning at 10. Literally within about 15 minutes of the screening, finishing, Film came up with it, said they loved the film, and we negotiated the deal.
That's good, isn't it? That's really good. Is that good, Paul? It's good, isn't it? That's good, Beds. We like that.
With European sales taking off, a decision is made to open the film in Britain first. A London release is planned for late June.
Well, so far, I don't think it could have gone too much better. I got two German companies competing madly for the film at double the original estimates, which means my investors will be very happy. I've got Canadians and Koreans leaping up and down for it. So all I'm kind of keep my fingers crossed for now is that big American deal. But that inevitably takes a little time.
But Paul Brooks has succeeded in making one American deal. Like so many of Britain's most promising independent producers, he's turned to Hollywood to finance his new picture.
So that's going to be Flame. So that's going to be the sort of phoenix emerging out of the flames shot.
The sci-fi action thriller Proteus is already on location in London. With 4 pictures to his credit in 3 years, he feels he's learned the secret of survival in the film business, continuity of product.
I'm delivering at a rate of knots, and people say how and why, and just because I'm obsessed, completely obsessed, and the harder it gets, the more I like it. And
but
the reason
the secret, you're saying, is volume or critical mass.
Well, no, the secret is volume with a quality threshold. And that's another reason why it's hard. But fundamentally, the more you do, the better you'll get.
Is that the message for the British film industry in general, that a certain amount of continuity and investment in the product is necessary?
You must think in terms of continuity. You must not think in terms of one at a time. And that's what's happened here. That's really what's happened here. And it happens again and again and again. Until it stops happening, there won't be a business.
It seems that new momentum has been created in Britain's film industry. This time, insiders say, it can be maintained only if we learn from past mistakes.
It's like a game of football in a season. You know, some games you win and some you lose, but as long as you're still playing at the end of the season, and as long as you can start next year and next year, and all it's about is staying in the game and just delivering better each time. And that's all I'm trying to do.
You see, the movie business is not roulette. It's a business. The trouble is too many people think of it in terms of, you know, I'll go and I'll put my number down and I'll hit 36 to 1. That's not what it's about. It's about breaking even sometimes, losing a little bit sometimes, and making sometimes. And if you do that, you run a stable business.
But the idea is you've got to win a little more often than you lose.
If you win 51% of the time in the movie business, in the entertainment business, you're very, very successful.
You ought to be in pictures. You're wonderful to see. You ought to be in pictures. How beautiful you would be. Your voice would thrill a nation. Your face would be adored. You'd make a great sensation with wealth and fame. Your reward, you ought to shine as brightly as Jupiter and Mars. You ought to be in pictures, my star of stars.